On the last episode of 20 Sides, Jace, Holden, Dale, and Lucia tied up the surrendered cultist as well as the two that Jace froze. The adventurers interrogated the cultist. After gathering information, the party waited near the entrance to the overgrown shrine, capturing one more cultist. When night fell, the party hid behind a tent and witnessed Nash for the first time, a 9-foot-tall gnoll with matted fur and blood-red eyes. And after seeing Nash, the party decided to return to Greenshade, where they turned the cultist over to Elder Thrain. And now, episode 20 of The Nexus. Welcome to 20 Sides, a fast-paced, story-driven, actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Now, Campaign 2, The Nexus. Well, I greatly appreciate this. What were they doing out there?
Oh, yeah, just all kinds of bad things. Yeah. They were planning on...
the guy that has...
Yeah, he's going to deny
just
everything.
Living our lives.
He's going to deny everything, but I think they're planning an attack on the town.
There you go, Jace.
I think that was what else would you do out here?
Make a deception check at advantage.
Of course.
Do you mind if we come in your house real quick? I gotta use the little orcs room.
+4. So
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
+4.
Wow.
He says, of course, cults are never up to good. Yes, ma'am. You may use the restroom.
All right, I want to look around.
Of course you do. Hold on. So they were out just in the woods.
Yeah, near the old shrine. They're also working with a gnoll, a giant. Biggest creature I've ever seen.
I've seen many
10
gnoll
feet
in
tall,
my day, and this
probably.
thing, yeah,
10 feet tall.
At least 10
Giant,
feet. Yes,
nearly.
Giant thing. And when it stepped on the ground, you could
Wait,
feel the
it
ground
was just
move.
like a campground or a...
No, this was
Like
at,
a-
this was
You
at
know the old shrine.
Yes.
At the shrine. Yes,
So
they
they-
had set up camp there, and they were in the shrine as well.
Yeah, there's more in the shrine.
But
We couldn't get them all.
The gnoll had 2 more hyenas.
Oh my
with
goodness.
it. And so we believe that they were probably trying to
Well, if
steal
they're-
weapons.
If they're going to attack the town.
Well, we've dispatched of several of them, and then we've got these 4 in custody.
Right.
Wait,
their numbers are severely diminished.
If they had, the plan that they had is no longer formidable for them.
Did
so,
you said they were trying to steal weapons?
well, I believe that this is where it's tied to Alden. They were trying to take weapons to solidify themselves, and he
Is
got
there
in the
any way
way
you could go? Did you all go into the shrine?
Not yet. That might be our next
It was
step.
starting to become night, and we did not want to put ourselves in any
That
more
is
danger.
very understandable. So you all are going to stay the night in Greenshade again. At the end?
Again, yes, for another night, which we would appreciate if that was maybe because of our service to the town was comped.
We can absolutely comp it. And
We also haven't eaten dinner. It would be great if you had a bakery or
Start
Something-
searching for my
Fancy.
little tablet that she
Cornetto?
gave me. We're going to eat. I'm going to take my antacid.
If we could have that taken care of as well, we would greatly appreciate
of
that.
course, I know I told you 100 gold up front, but this seems like a much bigger deal than we
I would agree.
originally thought.
I would agree.
I don't mind doubling it.
Maybe a little more. Again,
If we can find the funds,
10-foot
please,
tall gnoll, I
for sure.
think 200 would not be worth my life alone.
No, of course not. Of course not.
I mean, we can just leave the town if you
No.
would like for us to.
You all have done amazing work so far. You've already caught 4 of the cultists. We will throw them in the dungeons.
We killed
the
probably,
Greenshade dungeons.
Probably killed 8 of them.
You killed 8?
Yes.
Good Lord.
So again,
Did they attack you all?
Yes,
And they were just,
did.
yeah,
They did attack us. Yes.
Wait, the more you guys talk about it, the more I'm like, what did we do? I'm like, oops. I'm like,
Now the gnoll coming out says it all. Man, we got it.
So
definitely bad.
okay,
bad.
we will let's
Let's not worry about the numbers right now.
Okay, thank you.
The town's safety is paramount.
Jesus Christ. I love it. I love Jace. Look, so much. It is unbelievable.
So let's get the town safe. Let's get these guys locked up, and then in the morning, we can try to button this all up. I know we gave you a time frame, and I know it's getting extended a little bit longer. But as you can see, there's definitely some danger about, and you would hate to see this town.
And you are Lucia. I got a letter today from Glenn for you.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I think your team has arrived.
Do you have it now?
It is in my house. Yes, I will
Alright.
grab it for you.
Alright.
So Dale, as they're having this conversation, go ahead and make an. What exactly are you looking for? Let me ask you
Okay,
that.
so
you trying
to find?
Yeah.
so she's looking for anything that would be like cult-esque
Okay.
or like, the little horned guy.
Yeah. Okay, for sure.
Chaotic.
Yeah, because he just didn't seem like he was like, whoa, enough for her.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
All right, that's a 16 plus. What am I? Perception?
Investigation.
Oh, investigation. Oh, plus 2.
Ooh.
So,
An 18. So you are looking around his house,
Yeah.
while not the size of like what you would think a normal like mayor, town leader's house would be. The furnishings are very nice. It's like a small, like think if you had a super rich person in a really small house. Like everything is just really
Like
nice.
Bilbo
It's
Baggins.
well kept. Yeah, it's just super well kept. Even with your really high investigation roll, you don't find anything that would give you any pause to think there is any connection between him and a cult.
or Alden.
Or Alden. Well, let me back up. There is a very fancy helmet on the wall, but
Does it have a marking on it?
do you want to take it down off the wall? Yes.
Yeah, I'm big. I'm tall.
Okay, so you pulled it off the wall. It's a very nicely made helmet. They're intricate runes that go from the front middle all the way down to the back middle, almost like a mohawk of runes. You look inside it, and sure enough, there is the little crescent moon that Alden made.
Is there any parchment and like charcoal around,
Not laying out.
or like in my bag?
No, you wouldn't have that in your bag.
I wouldn't have a pencil and some paper.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, I have rations.
I would say to
oil,
take
rope.
time to write something, you would probably have to spend more time than they're having this
She was
conversation.
gonna take the parchment and just do like a dry rub over the runes.
Like a stencil of it.
Oh, gotcha.
But I guess I'm
Sorry.
just gonna have to take the helmet.
Make
You forced my hand at this.
Yeah, I have to now.
You did this,
There's
DM.
no other options
Yeah,
for
you
me.
did this,
You
DM.
did this.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Make a sleight of hand check at disadvantage because you're
You
taking
said,
a
are you really like she
helmet.
wasn't really going to do it?
5
Oh,
plus.
5. I'm a -1.
So a 4.
yeah.
So you're like, you just have it in front of you as you're walking out. And he's like, excuse me, that's my helmet.
Oh yeah, I was gonna come ask you about this.
Oh.
I noticed it has like the little emblem that Alden
Yes,
used.
Alden
Did
made
he-
this.
He made. Oh, did you tell our friends that when they came to question you 3 times today?
No, they never asked me. I did tell them that me and Alden were close, and we had.
What are these
He has-
runes?
Honestly, I have no earthly clue.
Do they look familiar to me?
Make an Arcana check, and if anybody else wants to
+2.
look at them, they're more than welcome to make an Arcana check. Ooh.
20.
19.
Sure, I don't have to, but 20.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, that was a
Not
nat 20.
20.
Plus her
Mine's
Arcana is
unnat.
probably like +5 or something
Right.
stupid.
It is.
Plus 5.
God.
25.
So I'll say all three
Yep.
of you are able to pick up like these are runes that would connect it to like stars, like basically like lunar type things. Stars, moons, things like that. You could spend some time with it to determine if it's magical or whatnot, but you know.
Can we take this with us?
I'm sorry, that's mine. It is
Is it what? Where did it come from?
Alden made it for me as a gift. The day I became elder here, he presented it to me as a gift.
All right.
Nice.
Alden was a great man.
Well, all right. Well, do you need us to walk these cultists
Yeah, do you have a
down to?
jail or something?
Yeah, we don't have necessarily a jail. We have a dungeon underneath the chapel. So if you will
strange.
take Father Merrick,
Okay.
we'll gladly, if you will help him get
Of
them in.
course
We don't
will.
have,
We will do that.
our guards are not there right now.
It's fine. We can definitely help with that.
Thank you so much.
um,
And please come back in the morning. Hopefully I can crunch some numbers and determine how many additional gold pieces we will be able to add to your funds. Is there anything else you would
I
want in exchange instead of gold pieces? Maybe we have some things in the town.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Whoa, horse.
We could. We could.
No, we do not need horses. No,
I could
gold.
arrange a horse for sure.
I've
course.
never
Dale.
had a horse before.
Hey, Dale, guess what you
She's
can
a
buy
horse
with
girl.
gold? Guess what?
And likewise, we could sell it for gold if it's something we need to do. But I believe you also had a letter for Lucia.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
He hands you just like a tri-folded letter.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna read it outside.
I mean, if I was your team, I'd come here personally to get you and send a letter. Seems like they don't really care that much. We stand beside you in battle. I don't know. Just
Well,
food for thought.
they might be unfamiliar with the area.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that wouldn't stop us, though, would it, Dale? If you heard Lucia was in trouble, you think a map would
We're
be
in
something
trouble?
A damsel.
else? Well, no.
Oh,
not-
okay.
Not in trouble.
She goes in. I'm gonna go in the corner and read it. I don't want them to look over my shoulder.
Okay.
I still try to just.
It is.
Yeah, but really, you're
So,
like
okay,
this.
quick question.
Yes.
If she is speaking in her head, can I hear it still?
No.
Oh, get out of my
She would have
head.
to be speaking to you.
Okay. I mean, how do you shut that off, though? You know what I mean?
You said it went 6 hours,
I
right?
think you just
Yeah.
intentionally
Well, no,
do
no,
it.
no, I know, but
Oh, right.
I just mean like,
It's just an intention thing. Just like
Yeah,
you want to be heard or don't want to be
right.
heard.
So it's a letter from Professor Giles Eldrin, the man that kind of has taken you on as a mentor or a mentee. He has mentored you as you have become this archaeologist and has been part of the leading your team. He put trust in you to head out to Glen first, but he says in the letter that he has talked to Mayor Roland Stonebrook from Glen and has gotten information on your whereabouts right now. And he encourages you to continue to try to finish this investigation before coming back to Glen.
Interesting.
But you just read that by yourself.
All right.
Nobody else knows that.
Is everything okay?
It does appear that it's okay. And actually, the more we dig into this, the more I do think that I could be useful when we go to dig into this demon lord. I would be very interested to learn more about the history there. So I might have a few more days to spare.
Perfect. That sounds great.
Yeah, I would like to see this finish quickly. I need to get back to my family in Glen, but I'm here to make the gold and to support them. So if we could move forward, that would be
Right.
appreciated.
We'll walk these prisoners over, help get them all locked up, and then in the morning, head back out to the shrine, see what's inside this time. Now that we're a little more prepared.
That sounds fine. Yes.
Okay.
Can I look at the letter and this is her just being like confused about it?
Uh-huh.
Can I look for like detect magic or something to see if maybe somebody made him write that? Because I have some spells that are like, you can write something and it looks different to someone else, but there's a secret message. I just want to see if there's a secret message in here somewhere.
Okay. You spend some time. It does not seem to be doctored in any way.
Okay.
And it does seem like his handwriting
Okay.
that you've seen in the past.
Perfect.
Yeah. But the team is definitely hard at work. They are about to begin in the morning. Not to give you any FOMO, but they are going to be wild and crazy at the Broken Circle in the morning.
I'm sure they are. It's a wild team.
It gets crazy.
Archaeologists.
They get wild.
Mm-hmm.
They be brushing. Okay, so y'all take the prisoners, kind of march them through the town as you're going to the chapel. There's nobody out though. Maybe one or two people kind of.
Oh, I
are
want to do
out.
one more thing. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I am starting, after listening to Dale say that she doesn't trust the elder, I'm starting to not trust him.
Okay.
I want to put alarm on his house just to see if he leaves it in the course of the night.
All right. So you cross the front door, just marching these prisoners through the town. You get to the chapel. It is unlocked. Priest Merrick is kind of cleaning up. The chapel does not look like it's in good shape. But he takes you down to the dungeons. There are 6 cells. One of them is occupied. Y'all throw the prisoners, each of them get their own cell, close the door. He thanks you and then says, God bless you. The true God, Kieran. And then you all head out, go back to the inn.
So Dale is gonna ask the guy,
Which guy, the priest?
no, the one prisoner.
Okay.
What are you in here for?
He just looks at you and goes,
Me? Are you talking to me?
Yep. Yeah, you. What'd
I'm
you
a
do?
little too handsy, apparently.
That's gross. They wouldn't let me have a horse.
If you let me out, I'll give you a horse.
It's tempting, but no
I'll
thank
give you the biggest horse you've ever seen.
She just walks away.
okay. Y'all get back to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
Anything y'all want to do before y'all bed down?
I saw you take a tablet of something before when we were talking about eating. Is your stomach okay?
Yeah, I talked to Dale about the issue that we spoke about last night.
Sure, yeah.
And
the
she
flatulence.
Yeah,
yes.
the flatulence,
Yes,
correct.
okay.
And she said this might help,
Well, maybe the room won't smell like rotten eggs when we wake up.
Fingers crossed.
Dale, are you still awake?
Yeah.
I'm starting to maybe care a little bit more about this. And I don't know if I trust the mayor now.
I know. I don't trust anybody.
I don't know if I do
My brother's
either.
evil.
I'm just, again, not sure about that yet. But I don't know. But I put an alarm outside of his house just in case. I don't know what caused me to do it, but I did. Do you think that's a good thing?
Yeah, always trust your instincts. That's what my grandma says.
Well, what a sweet grandma you have.
Trust your gut.
Guts are very important, I've heard.
I just can't believe the boys wouldn't let me have a horse from the mayor.
I'm sure we can find you a horse tomorrow.
I've never had a horse before.
Maybe in the morning we can go to... Maybe in the morning we can go to a bakery and have a cuppa and a croissant, and then we can look for a horse for you. We'll make a day of it.
That sounds so fun.
I'm certain that they won't really need us in the morning. Surely we have an hour to kill.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Okay. So y'all all bed down for the night. Hit that long rest button. Get you some Z's. Get them spell slots back. All them hit points back if you need them. You wake up. But what do you want to do? The day is yours. You have seen Nash. You have seen the overgrown shrine. Elder Thrain has asked you, said he would double your funds if you would kind of go investigate underneath the shrine to see what maybe what you've put together as a cult now, what they're doing underneath the shrine. The day is yours.
Jace, I want to commend you on the amount of flatulence that comes out of such a small being while you're asleep.
Well, I guess the stuff Dale gave me is not helping.
Or it is. Sometimes.
Well, that's not why I asked for it, to help with it. I want it to stop.
Quite interesting. Such a small creature.
Yes.
Such big aromas.
Not the aromas.
Not the aromas.
Not the aromas.
So about helping you with the hyena the other night. That's a little more combat than I'm used to. I'm not used to being up front and attacking like that.
I will be honest. I am not as used to that either. I'm more of the pickpocket type, if you will. I like to stay out of in front, but things go the way they go, and so.
I'm kind of a little worried. We're about to go into this shrine, and I expect there to be more of that. So I just want to make sure everybody's kind of up for the challenge. I know Dale, she sure is.
We probably just need to let her lead the way.
Correct. Most likely.
Let's put the most clueless person at the head of the line.
Are we all right, so Dale's gonna start skipping into the room. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Dale. So happy you're back. I'm always afraid when you're just gonna run off in the night. Especially is Lucia up there?
I'm in the corner having my breakfast and tea. That's where I am.
Perfect.
Maria.
Good. Okay, yeah. We just want to keep a.
I didn't see her creeping in the corner over there.
Hello. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Just glad you're back.
I do believe.
You have an interesting read there.
I'm just gonna hide it away.
Oh.
I've decided something. I've been sitting here for a while having my tea, and I've decided that actually I think I will be part of your team if you'll have me.
Perfect.
I do believe that
that's how you start off a day with great news.
I do believe that
Good
this
news.
might be very important, and we can't really do much in
I think it might
Glen
be
without
the greatest
this.
story ever told.
Well, perhaps. we could see.
I was hoping that you would fall off and I would get your share of the money. But if you are going to
this guy's such a getter.
I feel very confident in the fact that we had kind of a good time yesterday.
We did have a great time. Yes.
The sneaking out and staking out and freezing the door. And that was
Great
a little
strategy.
bit more interesting than some of the things that I do. So I thought we could, if Dale will continue on, I would be happy to.
We will have to procure more money.
No, just kidding. I'm in.
All right, then I guess then
All right, so we're going down
one
into the
day
shrine.
soon, like in another year or two, we can come up with a name.
Year or two.
Yeah.
Maybe
Perhaps a theme song.
2.5.
Right.
Yeah, okay, we'll
Very
see.
well.
We shall see.
All right, well, I guess I'm here.
So we're heading back to the shrine today.
Let's head back to the shrine. And I say today, we make sure that we enter that shrine. Not like last time where we waited.
Oh,
Right. Yes, I think
really? Oh,
diving in deep.
already?
Yes.
Okay.
Diving in deep today. Dale, how you feeling?
Feeling okay. How are
Yeah?
you feeling?
I'm doing
Still
great.
rooting, tooting away.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, we need to talk about the stuff you gave me. I don't know if it worked exactly.
Oh, no, it's working.
Not in the way we're trying to make it work. Do you enjoy it?
No, I don't enjoy it, but the factory is full blown level while he sleeps, at least. I don't know about during the
Yeah,
day.
This doesn't go in the book or anything. Not in the book. But stopping a cult, that's the kind of stuff that really kickstarts a good story.
That will kickstart a story. You are true. Yes, this is true.
We still haven't solved anything back in Glen. I don't know if anybody still got that pen back in.
Oh no,
we need to.
there are 45 gold waiting for me there. I'm keeping that in mind. Alden, we have to figure out what happened with Alden. And
Yeah,
I believe that will tie back to the
marks.
tower.
Lots of things
Yes.
opening
Yeah,
up.
yeah. We might
Yeah, it
wanna
would be
close some of
nice
these
to
loops.
solve some of it a bit.
So y'all are heading off to the overgrown shrine, back to the shrine?
Do we need to do anything or grab anything before we go?
Yes. Anybody want a horse or anything before they go?
Is there
I want a horse.
that apothecary? There's that in town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can see if we
fine.
got kind
Is
of
that what
healing
Tobias-
potion.
Y'all are heading to Tobias's, the apothecary. It's not so much an apothecary. He's more of an herbalist. You know, tit for tat, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So y'all go back. The moss-covered roof. He is outside tending to some herbs as you walk up. Who would like to address him?
Hello.
Was it us two that came? Went and
Yeah.
visited?
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I don't even know.
Good
Such of you
morning,
guys.
Tobias.
Okay, Dale. It's okay.
My arch apothecary.
Oh.
Dale.
Apothecary rival.
Dale, did he say something rude to you yesterday?
No, he just dabbles in the herbal arts.
Oh, so you're a bit against each other.
Well, maybe me more towards him than him towards me.
Oh, very well. Do we leave?
No, I guess not.
Okay. Very well.
I'm just going to be walking around his little shop or whatever
Okay.
while they're
Just wandering?
yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
what's in there?
perusing.
Are you talking to him? Or are you?
I'm asking you what's in there.
Oh.
What's in his shop on the square? Is it at his house? Where'd we
It's
go?
it's not necessarily a shop
Oh.
as much as it is. He's just an herbalist. He probably sells to other people things. He's kind of the base of the operations.
So we
he
went to
sells
his
to the
house?
middleman.
You know how when you have a stomachache, you can like smell peppermint and feel better?
Yeah.
Is there anything like that here where we can just like nibble on something without spending all money on like a whole? We don't have a lot of money this campaign, so I just want to like nibble on something and feel better for a little bit of points if I need to.
Oh, for hit points.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, does he have healing potions? Yeah. When did he have
Healing potions,
yeah,
but
let's
not
get
like
down
a very
to
expensive
business.
ones. It sounded like they're a little expensive in this town.
Yeah,
so
we need
Yeah.
some cheaper.
So-
we just want to nibble on peppermint.
That Costco membership.
Yeah.
How many gold would a
healing potion
cost?
You said
Yeah.
something one time and it was like kind of expensive.
I think they're like 50 gold.
Yeah, it's expensive.
50
50 gold.
That's why I want to nibble
For
on
one?
something.
Yeah.
Looking for that discount stuff.
That's why I also
That's
was
why,
like, hold
that's
it.
why thistle bluffs will
50
always
gold
be
for
superior.
I'm googling this because I don't.
Yeah,
I
go look
don't-
it up.
I don't think
It's
that.
either
Holden just needs
25
that
or 50, I can't
5-finger
remember.
discount, bruh.
Right?
It's either 25 or 50. Look
Well,
it
that's
up.
quite a difference, sir.
I only
I know,
have
I know.
When I only
4
have
gold pieces.
17 gold.
17.
Oh no! In
You have
D&D 5e,
19
a standard
gold
potion of
pieces?
healing costs 50 gold pieces.
Oh, your boy's on!
God.
Take all that out so we don't look stupid.
Yeah.
Adding it in.
That's too much.
So y'all walk up and Tobias is standing outside, and he turns and he says, "Oh, hey there, Dale. Is there something you all are needing this morning? I know last time we talked a little bit about Alden."
Yep,
Yeah.
I've come back with my crew.
Oh,
Yeah,
hello,
in a
crew.
good way. In a good way.
Hello, crew.
Hi. We met last time.
Yes.
Jace.
Yes.
Jace Talkin. So we are on an adventure.
Ah.
Okay. We're helping the mayor. Is it Mayor? Elder?
No, Elder Thrain.
Elder Thrain.
Yes.
Has tasked us with helping out with some disturbances
Ooh.
nearby. And he said you would be the person to see about maybe procuring some potions or other things to aid us in our quest.
Looking for something to maybe knock the old poison out, are you?
Anything that might help. Yes. What? Do you have anything like that here?
Of course.
Or, okay.
Of course. Got a few things in the back there.
He did say that this would be on his bill, since he was the one sending us out.
Yeah.
If he has a tab of
I mean,
some
we can pay a
kind
little
of-
bit here up front just to,
Okay.
but yeah, he said this would
Well,
definitely
I feel
help.
like Elder
But
Thrain
maybe
said
not.
that this
Maybe
would
we
be.
don't want to push our luck too much.
Oh, wait, we never went and got our medallions, our insignia.
I have one that he gave me.
Yeah, you guys got 2.
Yeah.
317.
And so I show him.
Wait,
like,
was that for Glenn or for Greenshade?
That was Greenshade.
That was
Greenshade.
Greenshade.
Oh, was it?
Elder
Okay,
Thrain
okay.
because we.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Because we
so I show
interviewed him
him.
so
I show
appropriately.
him. I would like to.
Persuasion?
Persuasion or deception,
Well, hold
I
on.
guess.
Wait,
Which
hold
one?
on.
Yeah, he's-
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to
Depending
let
on
this
which
guy
is
know
it.
I want these for
Yeah.
free. Like
And he says,
So free.
well, I've got 2 herbal packs that will bandage you up really quickly. They work a little bit, but you all know, as the magic has been dying off in our world, the potions that were once much easier to create just don't work for me anymore. And so we have these herbal packs. They will work over the course of about 15 minutes, so they're not instantaneous. And I can get you 2 of those. I see you have the medallion there. That will get you a discount of half off. And so you're looking at about 15 gold. And I've only got 2 of them.
I mean, how much hit points are we talking?
So it's a D8. Yeah, it'll be a D8 of hit points, but it's over the course of 15 minutes.
So it'll be even.
So you
in
can't
combat.
use it in combat. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Dale, have you seen anything like these? Are these pretty good product?
She like inspects it and she's like, not as good as Thistle Bluffs,
Make
but
a nature check.
a nature check.
A nature check or a medicine check
Wait,
to
what's
see
my...
how good they are.
Okay, so so it's definitely gonna be a nature check. I rolled an 11
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
15. So you start inspecting them. Dale, you're confident that if you
Okay.
could spend more time with one of these packs, you could unpack the pack and it would lose all of its abilities to heal, but then you would know kind of the ingredients that you would need to find in order to create these. So you could reproduce them,
Yeah.
but you would lose that one.
Well, if we got a 2-for-1 special,
Well, he's giving y'all half off, so
Yeah.
essentially 2 for
Oh,
1.
that's so lame.
Yep, 15 gold a pop.
so half of 15,
No.
2 for 30.
Yep.
Okay, so she inspects the pack and she goes over and she says, I think if I could take a pack apart, I think I can remake them. So if y'all are cool with spending $30 and having one and then one in case of an emergency, then maybe I could take it apart tonight.
Yeah, we can do that together.
Yeah. Girl time.
Well,
I think. Oh,
no, go ahead.
I can give you 5 gold piece.
Okay.
I will pay for this.
No, you won't.
This time.
Why do I only have 54 copper
and he looks
pieces?
at
Yeah, this
Copper's
is
at the
G.
top.
Yeah, copper.
No way. How do you have
S.
54 gold pieces?
I have
No,
I
it's
have
Whatever
50.
background, is she a merchant or
I
something?
guess.
Yeah,
Background?
I have
we
50.
got
yeah, that's
I
right.
have 58.
You
Oh,
do?
okay.
That's because
Jeez.
I got 28.
I have 19.
All right, so who's marking off the gold?
I said I would get 5.
I will pay this time
Oh.
for the party as a token for our newfound commitment, if you will, to. Now I do expect this to be paid back, but I will pay. You said 20 gold pieces.
No. That's 15 for each, so 30 gold pieces.
And so you said 20.
No,
is what your elder again. The elder Thrain. Actually, Elder Thrain did say something about putting this on a tab of his. If
he doesn't have a tab here.
What if we just get one and then you can just?
I will just pay for them. I will just pay for them. This is fine. It's we will remember this though when the town is saved and you come to thank us. We will remind you that you charged us for this.
Yep.
Of course. Hey, you know I have to make a living. Got to keep the house up and pay for food and the like. So
yes.
Anything else you all need from old Tobias?
Not from you. No.
Okay.
No, not from you.
We do thank you for giving us these packs, and we'll, like you said, we'll remember you in a good way. I don't want you taking that as a bad way.
Appreciate that. I really do. So you've got these 2 packs, a D8 over 15 minutes. Is there anything else y'all want to do before you head back to the Overgrown Shrine?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
So y'all head out.
I would like to write a note back to Glenn.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there like a post office?
There's not necessarily a post office, but there is a place where you could give it to Lydia.
Sure.
And she would be able to get it to the person that could then take it to Glenn.
Okay. While they were investigating in the apothecary, I was just like writing a little note on something real fast, and it just says something like, I
found a new family.
We're breaking up.
Yeah, I guess I will continue on with this group. It does feel like we need to finish something here first before we can solve anything at Glen.
Okay.
I will see you as soon as I can.
So y'all
Be safe.
So y'all head.
Yes.
XXX.
So y'all head out of Greenshade, and you are heading back to the Overgrown Shrine, which is in the Drakana Wilds. It takes you again about an hour to get there as your nerves start to ratchet up just a little bit as the image of Nash begins to come back to you all as you get closer and closer to the shrine, knowing that you did dispel these cultists quite quickly without taking too much damage, but seeing Nash was very intimidating. You get back to where you originally kind of hunkered down, where you could oversee the shrine, and you look out this time. The fire that was once smoldering is out. And that is it for this week's 20 Sides. Don't forget to tune in each week as Jace, Dale, Holden, and Lucia venture across Aberynth. Don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/20sides, where there are free options, $5 options, and $10 options to help support our podcast. Follow us on all the socials everywhere at 20 Sides Pod. And per usual, we couldn't do this without the atmospheric background tracks from Monument Studios and TabletopAudio.com. We will see you right here next week on 20 Sides.